Hello viewers, today we have with us Lisa Haydon, who will soon be seen giving us a good dose of entertainment in her upcoming film Housefull 3. So let's talk with Lisa about some interesting facts about the movie. Hi Lisa, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
To begin with, were you skeptical before taking up the role because such a huge star cast and the previous franchise have been a massive hit?
Those were not the things that made me skeptical at all. Those were the things that sort of wanted me to do the film. I think the star cast is a great pulling factor, and getting to work with so many new actors like Ritesh and Abhishek, and working with Jackie and Nargis for the first time was one of the things that excited me. And I guess the fact that the film is a successful franchise obviously we have expectations to live up to, but people love and await Housefull films, so that was more like a pro rather than a con.
Was there any pressure on you because of it's been such a massive hit? So was there any pressure of any kind?
No, not really. I don't like to take on pressure of any kind in life in general, as a rule of thumb. But I think it's actually a lot less pressure when you have a star cast because the responsibility is spread out amongst 6 people. So there's a bit less pressure on each person and more of a chemistry and a dynamic that allows you to have a lot of fun.
You'll be seen opposite Ritesh. So how was it working with him?
He's great. He's a really good comedian. Obviously the genre is very familiar to him, and he's a man of many faces. I always admire when I look at him the sort of polarities of what he's able to do, like with Ek Villain and playing the villain and then being such a comedian at the same time. And then towards week 2 of the shoot, as you know, Akshay is quite a prankster, and Ritesh and him kind of ganged up together to pull pranks on people on the set. So by the time week 2 rolled around, he'd be like, "Good morning, Lisa," and I'd be like, "What have you got behind your back?" And he'd be like, "Nothing." He couldn't even like stand next to me without me like going, "Get away, get away." What's about to happen?
He also told us about a prank about the sneezing.
Yeah, so we were shooting for Malamal, and we were rehearsing our little dance together, and I'm doing my little thing, and all of a sudden he like belches out this like monsoonal sneeze, like, and it's just like sprays all over me, and I'm like, Ritesh. I'm like wiping myself off on him, and like, "You're disgusting." And he's like, "I'm so sorry," and he does it again. And now I'm getting really pissed off because I'm feeling like he's being a bit like he's being familiar. It's not, you can't treat a girl like that, Then Abhishek comes over, he goes, what's going on? I'm like, "Ritesh just sneezed on me," and then in that moment Abhishek goes, and he sneezes on me as well. Then Akshay sneezed on me, and I was getting really offended by this point. I'm like, what the is going on here? So I storm off set, run to the director, "Sajid!" And then everyone starts laughing, and they pull out the water gun. And I'm like, oh my god.
But then you were awake, it's a prank.
At the end, they told me it was a prank because I was genuinely so upset. I was like, you can't sneeze on a lady? That's not allowed.
Usually it's said that if 3 ladies are in the house, quarrels and clashes are gonna take place. So what was it on your sets?
No, it wasn't like that at all. It really wasn't at all. I think that's why I enjoyed working with Jackie and Nargis, because I know they share a similar philosophy on women supporting each other and loving each other and having a good time together, and there's just so much to share and laugh about, you know what I mean? At one point on set, the 3 of us girls were getting along so well that we were forgetting to mingle with everyone else, and then of course we were like, oh my god, we should get out of our circle and hang out with the guys too. So then we started all having lunch together. But I don't really believe that is the way that it should be, that girls, when there's a house full of girls, that there's issues. I actually think quite the opposite. It's a house full of fun.
So tell us something about the other boys, about Akshay and Abhishek.
Abhishek's very witty. He's also a real sort of, I can imagine in school he was probably like team captain or I don't know what. He's kind of got leadership qualities in a way. I remember I was having a really hard time with the only emotional scene in the film. And it was probably because, I don't know, we were just so used to laughing that all of a sudden having to cry just seemed like such an alien emotion. And he just sort of sat there and like walked me and talked me through that scene, and actually got me to a place that I thought was quite incredible considering what was happening around me. And he could see that I was struggling that day. And the fact that he took the time out to help me was really warmed my heart, to be honest with you. Akshay, Akshay is Akshay. He's always got a joke or a prank or a something to make you laugh. But if he's around, like, you will be laughing so hard. I remember, I think we were wrapping shoot one by one, or for some reason the next day the boys weren't going to be on set. And like, I was so sad. I was like, oh my God, you guys aren't going to be there? Like, who's going to make us laugh? You know what I mean? They really took it upon themselves to make sure that we had a good time. And Ritesh is my teddy. He's, like I told you earlier, he's very talented, but there was also a point when we were on set where I just didn't even know like where to look because I thought he was going to do something crazy to me. So I was very on edge acting with him, but it was fun. It was fun.
Any such memories that you take back home?
Yeah, for me, Housefull has been one of my most entertaining projects to work on, and I'm going to be really sad. I remember there was one night, there's actually a picture of it here, down there. Can you see that little picture on the floor of the three of us girls trying to hi-fi?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That night was a really fun night. So there's a scene in the film where, well, I can't actually tell you, but we all go to steal, well, I'll tell you a bit. It's part of the song Girls Wanna Have Fun, which is releasing on Saturday. And it's a cut in the song where we go to this hot dog stand and we don't have any money. So we kind of, take the hot dogs and then we look in our purses and realize we're broke. And the three of us girls, when we started doing this thing in the film where whenever we thought we'd done something really cool, we'd go for a high five and we'd always miss. And I remember this night we were shooting in London. It was really cold. We're not wearing very warm clothes and we just all had the laughs for some reason. I don't know why. We just thought we were really funny. And we were shooting this high five. It was the first time we made up this high five thing. And I just remember that was a really funny night.
Any dream role you would want to do in the coming future, or any superwoman kind of role?
I would love to do a superwoman role. Actually, a character that I really enjoyed in a film recently was the chick in Deadpool. Did you watch Deadpool? I liked that film. And then I actually enjoy doing sort of drama and characters, even if it's lighthearted. Films like Queen, for example, where it's stories about people and it brings different personalities and their journeys together. I really love a film called The Beach. It's a Danny Boyle film. I really love Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I love Closer. Again, it's about stories that sort of intertwine. Those kinds of films are what I would like to be a part of.
Any other actor you wish to or look forward to work with?
I look forward to working with directors more than actors. I feel like you can enjoy an actor's work, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't have good chemistry on screen. So I would rather pick a good director because a good director makes a good actor. I have a list of directors I'd like to work with. Oh gosh, I said this upstairs. I love Vishal Bhardwaj's films, Karan Johar, Zoya Akhtar. I think she makes great films. Yeah.
So lastly, any message for your fans?
Please go and watch Housefull 3. It releases on the 3rd of June. Guaranteed lots of laughs.
Thank you so much, Lisa. It was great interacting with you. We wish you all the very best for your movie and I hope it goes to be a blockbuster hit. Thank you viewers for watching us. This is Priyanka Chauhan with cameraman Mangesh, India Forums, Mumbai.
Hi, this is Lisa Haydon and you're watching me on India Forums.